Hi, Justin G8YTZ here, the repeater keeper for GB3JV, and I'm sitting in the living room, lovely day, just having a quick coffee before I go back to work. And I have to say, apart from the beautiful day, I've managed to get a couple of little bits and pieces of refinement done on the repeater over the last couple of evenings. I mean, burning the midnight oil on that one, but this is just a demonstration to show what we've added to the repeater. So do hope you enjoy. And here's the video. Hi, Justin G8YTZ here, and I thought I'd just demonstrate a new feature that I've implemented on the GB3JV. Wife's away today, so I can make the living room a mess without her noticing. Anyway, there's the RF output of the repeater on TV, and here I've got OBS streaming. Well, we'll be streaming in a second, so I'm going to hit the start streaming button, and let's see what happens on the screen.
Hello. Welcome to the GB3JV web stream input.
So we get announcements when we stream, and when we finish, we obviously need a K.
Goodbye. 73s and 88s. Da-dee-da.
So there we go. Well, hopefully that'll bring a little chuckle to a few faces. I've also been working on the remote control interface as well. And it's going to look something like this. It won't be these buttons because they're working a different way, but this is just showing the button control panel of BitFocus Companion. And at the top row, you've got the input selections, the ability to send the K and go back to the media player to ident. You can toggle the picture-in-picture, for example. Let's just put that up, for example, and put a picture-in-picture on in the corner there, as you can see, and can toggle it off again, and it will toggle off. But the other things you can do, then you've got all the 6 options for the 3 inputs: 70 centimeter in picture and stream in main, 23 centimeter in picture and stream in main, and stream pip and 70 main, stream pip 23 main, 23 pip and 70 main, and 70 pip 23 main. And yes, guess what? I made a spreadsheet with all the macros it has to call as well. So there we go. And it all works. So let's do the 77 pip stream main, for example. Hit that button. And we should see that arrive on the screen in a second. If, of course, I pressed the button right. Did I press the button right? Maybe I didn't. There we go. Oh, there we are. So I didn't click it properly. There we go. And we can swap those round and have the stream, or just have both the RF inputs. And this is kind of, there's a bit more work to do, but this is leading up to the remote control portal, so a net controller can actually run and stay as a picture-in-picture on the stream or something like that, or on 23 sims, or what they want to do. I can also turn the pip off, and of course there's a go, I should do it again just to demonstrate. So we're in pip, and if I hit the normal pip off, in other words, it just puts the repeater back to normal operation mode, as of course does the K. A station leaving, it will go back to normal mode as a default as well. But yeah, it's getting there. And just for your information, well, let's do this again. Let's hit the 23 centimeter button. Show this.
Hello. Welcome to the GB3JV 23 centimeter input.
So yeah, that's all working nicely. Let's put the K back just so it again all goes back to as it should.
Goodbye. 73s and 88s.
Now the question is, how have I done this? And the simple answer is it's fairly straightforward. In Companion, what I've actually done is I've moved the I've got VLC running with a playlist on the local site PC, and then the bit focusing companion calls the appropriate media file and plays some VLC. So there's just another audio 3.5mm audio jack from the headphone output of the little site PC, little Chinese thing, into the line input 2 on the ATEM Mini Pro. And that's basically how it works. So fairly straightforward. The only cost to do it was the 3.5mm audio lead. Of course, the other 3.5mm lead is serving from the 2-meter input, and then on the ATEM audio setup. Let's show you this quickly. The audio setup, you can see all the audio inputs there. You've obviously got audio follows video for the inputs. That's going left to right at the top of the screen there. Streamed 7023, and the Pi deck, that's the media player. Microphone 1, complete with a bandwidth limited equalization and a noise gate at about -40 dB is the 2-meter receiver. The noise gate's there just to get rid of any residual squelch noise because the input's open all the time. And similarly on the PC, I've done the same thing actually. I've done a -40 dB noise gate just to make sure if there was any residual noise coming out of the PC headphone amplifier, then or line output, then that wouldn't be shown. And of course, there's in the master, there's actually a little bit of limiting there, which you can't really see. Very slight 1 dB limiting, just in case anything's a bit too loud that's coming through. It shouldn't be, because all the levels have been aligned, and all the inputs are equalised, such there's a roll off at 14.7K to stop any audio artifacts should there be any audio components coming from any source above 14.7 kilohertz, which is the sampling rate's set at 32 kilohertz. So there we go. So there we have it. That's that configuration on the ATEM, and I've just updated the software to 8.7.1, and they seem to have solved the issue that when the media files download from the ATEM, it kills the stream, which was quite annoying. I mean, if I needed to make any changes on the ATEM, I had to do it out of normal hours, but I've just done it again now. It didn't affect the stream at all, so I'm pleased they've obviously made a little update. Blackmagic made a little update there. Okay, anyway, there it is. This is J8YTZ.